Before this video begins, I just want to announce that I'll be running end of the year online coaching sale for long-term coaching. I'm opening up a limited amount of spots for people. So once those spots are filled, the sale is done. So shoot me an email, gokuflex@gmail.com if you guys are interested. Also, I'll be running a sale for the Hyperbolic Time Chamber training group, my personal group, the same program that I've been running and making crazy gains on. You guys can join and be a part of that group and community as well, where we push each other to ascend as we kill these workouts. So no discount code will be necessary. Just check it out at sane.com. Enjoy the video. What's up, Saiyan Army? Welcome to the video. So today we got a new client transformation video for you guys. As always, I'm gonna shout out and thank my client Irvin for allowing me to share his transformation and journey with you. So a little background on Irvin. He's 30 years old, 5'6". His starting weight was 217 pounds. And unlike a lot of my clients whose goal is to get shredded, get abs for the first time, or maybe just get healthy, Irvin's goals was strictly performance based. So he competes in jiu-jitsu and he's been doing some harsh cuts to make weight for his class. And for those of you guys who competed in any sport that has weight classes, you guys know how harsh these cuts can be. I remember back when I used to do wrestling in high school, we'd run around the track a couple miles in our sauna suit, jump in a friend's car, turn up the heater, sweat it all out. We're spitting in bottles just to make weight and just to deplete ourselves dry. And I remember just being zombie mode by the time it was time to wrestle and compete, just because I wasn't able to hydrate back enough. I wasn't able to eat all the calories back again, and I was just in zombie mode. I wasn't able to perform at my best. So this is Irvin, and that's probably what he used to do. So his whole goal was just to lose weight nice and slowly without sacrificing any performance, so he can still compete at his best. So what we did was we put Irvin on a version of my Sane Power Building program that you can find at sanearmy.com. I also asked Irvin if he had anything to share, and this is what he had to say. I've always done weight cuts, and it has always been the harsh and fast way to make weight for jiu-jitsu tournaments. So diets were miserable, and every time I always rebounded quickly. I would cut about 15 pounds in 2 to 3 weeks due to my lack of discipline, because I always went in with the mindset that diets suck. This time around, I want to do it right by just setting a goal to lose weight. No set scale number, just trust the process. Best decision by far. Didn't feel like I was dieting, no crazy amounts of cardio or anything unnecessary. This was by far the easiest diet I've done to date because I listened to Matt, stayed patient, and let the results slowly come. All I can say is trust the process, enjoy the journey, and the destination will be reached in no time. And with that, let's get into the transformation. Month 1, macros 275 carbs, 60 fats, and 220 grams of proteins. Cardio was 2 sessions of 300 calories. That's low intensity steady state cardio. His average weight was 211.9 pounds. So that's a 5.1 pound drop since when he started. So a little over a pound a week. As you guys know, with a lot of clients, when they first start their diet, they do drop a lot of water weight in the beginning. And as you guys will see, moving forward, we kept cardio very minimal because his whole goal is to maximize his performance. And if we have him doing 4 or 5 sessions of cardio, we have him doing a bunch of HIIT cardio as well. You know, by the time he goes to his jiu-jitsu practice, and that's on top of his, jiu-jitsu practices, he's not going to be able to perform as well. He's going to feel dead or tired. If he can't practice, well, then he's not going to perform his best when it comes to competition time. So we took things very, very slowly. So here's his month 1 pictures. As you can see, body composition is ever so slightly improving. You can tell he's dropping some of that water weight. He does look a little bit less bloated, especially from the back, a little bit V-taper, but pictures relatively look around the same. Let's keep on going. Month 2, macros 250 carbs, 55 fats, and 220 grams of proteins. Cardio stayed the same, 2 sessions, 300 calories. New average low weigh-in was 208.1 pounds, so about a 3.8 pound drop from the month prior, which is a little bit less than a pound a week, which is perfectly fine. Here's his month 2 pictures. As you can see, his stomach's flattening out ever so slightly. You can see even from the front, he's getting a little bit of obliques coming in, just very, very minute. From the back, V-taper is looking a little bit better. From the side, you can definitely see his stomach slowly but surely flattening out. And overall, his body composition is just slowly but surely improving. Month 3 macros, 225 carbs, 55 fats, and 220 grams of proteins. Cardio was 2 sessions, 300 calories, exactly the same. New average low weigh-in was 205.9 pounds. So that's just a 2.2 pound drop from the month prior, which is all good. Understand that when you're cutting and you're trying to keep your performance high, your muscle high, your strength high, then slower is always better. And a half pound with 2.2 pounds is a lot of half pound every single week is perfectly fine progress. Here's his month 3 pictures. Stomach flattening out even more. You can see just a little bit more of those obliques coming in. V-taper looking a lot better. It actually looks like he's a little bit wider in this picture. From the side, stomach flattening out again. Now stomach's definitely not flat, but everything's going in the right direction. Even his chest is looking a lot fuller than it did before. Month 4 macros, 200 carbs, 50 fats, and 230 grams of proteins. Cardio went up finally, 3 sessions, 300 calories. New average low weigh-in was 202 pounds. That's a 3.9 pound drop from the month prior, which is about a pound a week. Again, perfectly fine. Understand that throughout this whole process, I'm talking to him, asking him, how are you feeling? How's your performance? You know, do we need to slow it down? Are things feeling good? And throughout the whole thing, Irvin has felt good. He says progressing fine. As you guys heard him say, it didn't even feel like he was dieting just because cardio was so low. Yes, macros will have to create the deficit when your cardio is a little bit lower, but it's all good. It's all about how he's feeling and how he's performing at the end of the day. And here's his month 4 pictures. Body composition looking even better. You can see just everything forming. Obviously with the tattoos it's a little bit harder to see that definition, but especially looking at his before pictures, you can see a little bit more shoulder definition. Stomach's definitely come a long way and flattened out a lot. Chest is looking fuller. From the back, the V-taper is coming through even more. He actually looks like he got wider and his back grew throughout this process. From the side, stomach's getting there. Not quite flat. Understand all these pictures are relaxed, not quite completely flat, but definitely getting there. Even his arms just slowly but surely looking better. Body composition and is improving. Month 5 macros, 175 carbs, 50 fats, and 220 grams of proteins. Cardio stayed exactly the same, 3 sessions of 300 calories. Cardio did not change from, like, this was the max amount of sessions that we did moving forward, as you'll see. New average low weigh-in was 199.1 pounds. That's a 2.9 pound drop from the month prior. And here's his month 5 pictures. As you can see, even in his face, you can see his face lean down a lot. You can see that jawline coming through even more. Stomach is flattening out, looking a lot better. You can even see the obliques coming in even more. If he flexed, he probably would have some definition in his stomach as well. From the back, V-taper is looking better. You know, he got rid of those love handles that were hanging out. From the side, you can see his stomach's pretty much flat. You can see his arms actually look bigger than his starting pictures. They actually look like they grew throughout this process. And by the way, sick fucking sleeve. That's a sick tat and sleeve that he got going on. Let's go on to the last month. Month 6 macros, 175 carbs, 50 fats, 220 grams of proteins. Cardio was 3 sessions of 300 calories. New average low weigh-in was 198.9 pounds. So fat loss didn't kind of stalled. He didn't lose as much weight in this current month. However, his progress didn't. If you look at his body composition, it looks even better than the months prior. You can tell his face slimmed down even more. His stomach, the abs are coming in slowly but surely. From the back, V-taper is in. Those love handles aren't there anymore. From the side, his stomach's pretty much flat, and he definitely recomped some muscle throughout this process. Definitely can see his back looks a lot better. Arms look a lot better. Chest, everything. I mean, if we could see his legs probably did come up as well. And this was a very successful transformation. Irvin's feeling great. He said he didn't even feel like he was dieting. His performance was at an all-time high. And now he can compete with people 20 pounds lighter than when he started. You know, which is a huge advantage. Obviously, you're not going to be quite as strong as you were by default. However, because of his composition, how much muscle he gained, definitely got stronger as well. I wouldn't doubt he didn't lose much strength at all, and he just dropped a bunch of fat. Anyways, that's the end of the transformation. As always, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. Also, for those of you looking to change your lives in the new year, get healthy, get in shape, get in the best shape of your life. Understand that regret is going to be the biggest motivator. Don't live this life with regrets. Don't wish you didn't start sooner. Understand that New Year's resolution resolutions is only bullshit to the people who don't follow through with them. So don't let that be you. Shoot me an email, gokuflex@gmail.com. I will be filling those spots fast. Also sign up for my Hyperbolic Time Chamber training group and make gains with all of us as we ascend into the new year. We're finishing up our current Meson. We'll be starting a new one. So get on it and I'll see you guys there. Much love, strength and honor. Aloha.